Good afternoon, welcome to my office. Good afternoon to you too, my good sir. Seems like forever since I had you as my teacher. I wanted to see you about my students, some of them are having difficulty with writing, so I thought I would ask for a hand. I see, how can I be of help? Would you like me to come talk with them? Perhaps. I'm not even sure of where to begin. Well, I always find the beginning is a good place to begin. Ha ha ha, you are quite funny. I try. I think it won't be too difficult to get your students to write well. I bet you are right. Have you suggested that they should brainstorm first? I always just jump on ideas if I don't brainstorm a list of things to write about first. Yes, we discussed how you might miss some great ideas if you don't take at least a minute to think up things to write about. Good, that is important. Next, did you introduce the expository pillar? Planning is the most important stage, but it is sadly skipped over by many people. Yes, I did. I too believe that the pillar is a great way to begin your paper. It helps you keep you organized. I often find my students who do not plan appropriately have a very difficult time writing a paper. It truly is a shame when that happens and makes for such painful reading. Have you introduced descriptive language? I think this is a point I need to review more. I had very few students who addressed multiple senses in their Thanksgiving essay. Really? How is that possible? So many different sights, sounds, and smells, not to mention the taste. Yum. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. I know, but it is okay, we will just have to work on descriptive segments more. Good idea by the sounds of it. What about anecdotes? Have you brought that up yet? Not really, we are working our way there. I think that some of us are indeed ready for that next step. I do try to use them in many of my class discussions to reinforce points that I'm making. I'm not sure the children have picked up on that yet. Yes, I can understand why you would wait on it, but it certainly is a powerful way to get the reader to connect to the writing. What about the introduction and conclusion? Have you gone into using powerful leads? Are they using rhetorical questions to help hook the reader? Only a few have really incorporated them, but I'm hoping more will sprinkle them in their upcoming writing. It definitely helps the reader make a connection. Okay, well, that is nice, some are starting with that. What about using similes and metaphors? Have you brought those up? They really help paint an image in someone's mind. Indeed, we have mentioned them. In fact, we read a book called Loser, which is a goldmine of examples. Ha ha ha, loser is a gold mine. That is a great metaphor. You are funny as well. I hope my students think so too. My wife usually just rolls her eyes at me. Well, I suggest having me come and talk about writing to remind the students of what you talked about. Then I think you should review the basic parts of writing with the students who still are having trouble with organization, and then go over adding details with those that are organized. Don't forget to revisit using the descriptive language to appeal to the senses as well as metaphors and similes. Finally, I suggest conducting lessons focused on good leads and creative conclusions, and finish with introducing transitions. I think you are right. Thank you for stopping by. Can you come by on Monday when I give the students back their papers? Sounds great. I'm looking forward to seeing you then. See you then.